Libra, welcome to I Am the Monad Tarot, and thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading, Libra. I certainly hope and pray that all is well, and I'd like to say thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, and your feedback. Libra, come on over and become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to our videos as well as members only. Get you some good shuffles in here, give you a nice three-way split. And we will begin your reading from the Necronomicon Tarot. All right, Libra, let's get into it. My little light is out. It comes on, it goes out sometimes and comes right back on. So, but anyway, let's get into this. I feel like, Libra, you stop searching for something, stop thinking about something, stop worrying about something. And I feel like what it is that you have stopped really maybe stop focusing on, but I feel like more so stop worrying about is it's like, when is my Ten of Pentacles going to come? Okay. When is it going to happen for me? I feel like you're out of that energy of constantly trying to make it work or look for it. Okay. And when is it going to happen? When is it going to be? Okay. I'm hearing like you know that it's coming. So I feel like you stop trying to force something and just, I don't know, you might be in some solitude right now. Okay. There might be something here while you're in solitude. I feel, Libra, that maybe you're discovering about yourself, learning more about yourself, who you are, what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. But I think something has come up, okay, in this quiet time here, in this peaceful, quiet time, that's got you fearful. Like things that you don't understand, maybe some things about yourself that you didn't know. I'm hearing that you're beginning to recognize. And I feel like either it's caused you some fear or maybe shock. Okay. I'm also hearing the word admiration, which is interesting. So I feel like there's some things here that you're learning about yourself that may have had, maybe that was the order of it, like fear, shock, and then admiration to find out. I'm hearing clues, like you were clueless to some things concerning yourself. Now clues, now you're learning more about who you are. Okay, and I feel like you like what you're discovering. I feel you see that you're more than just like flesh and blood. Okay, but that's your spirit. Okay, and that, you know, life for you doesn't have to be in. It's so interesting that I said order in regards to you know, how this came about. First fear, second shock, third admiration, because I feel like you're in a place now where you realize your life doesn't have to be just so regimented and ordered. Okay, first it has to be school, and then college, and I don't know, whatever, marriage and home, and it has to be like that. I'm feeling like that you're learning that, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm here in order of operations. Okay, that some things in your life are out of order, okay, in terms of the way we feel, you know, what we have been fed, that it's got to be, you know, you're born, you're a child, you're in school, then you go to college and some certification, you get a job, you know, get married, have children, but no. Okay, I feel like you're learning more about yourself, that, hey, I don't have to live that way. It doesn't have to be that way. Okay, right. Interesting. I just saw an Instagram of this lady, 60 years old. She's a doctor of what I don't know. But she was saying how, you know, getting older, or just not getting older, just in general, like sometimes how you have to reinvent yourself. And she was saying at 60 years old, she moved to New York City, didn't know anybody, moved to New York City, took some acting classes, found herself in some off-Broadway plays, did some comedy classes, and did some stand-up comedy, at 60 years old. All right. And I immediately, followed her, because I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be this regimented. It's got to be this way in this box. Here are the ladder. Here's the steps to the ladder, on the ladder that you have to follow. I feel like even for you, whatever it is that you're discovering about yourself that's brought you some kind of shock here, fear, but I'm hearing awe and admiration, that you more that I don't know if you looked at yourself maybe as just a boring person, or just nothing special about you, if you looked at yourself like that. But I'm feeling like you are really discovering that that is not true. Okay. That is not true. And all the vibrancy and ideals that you may have had for your life when you were younger. Okay. You can still, I don't know about the same exact things. You may want something different, but you can have just as much the fervor about it as you did when you were younger, and go ahead and make those things happen and not just waste away. All right. Mm. It's like, yeah, it's like you may have felt that you might be older. Okay, maybe middle age on up. You may have felt that, all of the time that you were thinking about, when is it going to happen for me? Uh, like all those questions that were asked earlier in the read, that you stopped asking, start living and flowing. And I'm wondering if you being in solitude, if that came, if you did that on purpose, like, okay, let me, like, go focus in on myself, study myself, learn myself, or if it just happened to come because maybe you were getting older and you just kind of felt like, forget it, over 50 or over 60 or whatever, and I'm just gonna just kind of just let, I'm close. How people say I'm close to the end of my life than, the beginning of my life, or something like that. If you felt like that and you just found yourself like, in solitude, so just kind of like, in a way, giving up, and you found yourself in solitude, and as a result of being in solitude, these things came to you. You may have felt like time was stolen from you. Okay. Like your life was stolen from you. I don't mean by a person. I'm not talking about like a destiny swapping type of energy thing or anything like that. Just in general, following the order. I keep hearing the order of operations. And that's the thing. You were following that order of operations of life, and yet this 10 of Pentacles that you were looking for, it didn't come in. It didn't happen. You kept asking yourself, when is this going to happen for me? When is it going to happen for me? And it's almost like, well, I think maybe what you discovered, that you've always been the 10 of Pentacles. You've always been the abundance, the thing that you want. It's from here. It's from within. You make it happen, not looking for it to just come to you. Okay, because you were sitting in this order of operations. So when is going to be my time? No, I'm going to make my time. So I feel like you may have felt like, time was stolen from you, things that you could have done, become. But at the same time, I feel like you've come to a place where you realize and recognize, again, it doesn't matter how old I am. It doesn't matter, what I may have supposedly missed out on. All right. It doesn't matter that what the arbitrary idea of a 10 of Pentacles has not happened for me yet. Okay. I am that 10 of Pentacles. Like that lady, she went, in that particular video, she didn't say how long she wanted to do that. If she wanted to do that all her life, the woman who went to New York and became an actor, she wanted to do it all her life, or if, she just decided one day, and at 60 years old, you know what, I wouldn't mind trying acting. Okay, and where else to go but New York City? So I'm out. I'm gone. You know, and just she's just still living her life, not just waiting for it to just end, die away. So you may have thought that that things were never going to change for you. Okay, that it's just going to always be this way. It's going to always be boring. It's going to just always be plain. I'm just going to always be waiting for the 10 of Pentacles in the order of operations. It ain't happened for me, the blah, blah, blah. But then I think you realize, like I said, sitting in solitude, that wait a minute, I hold the key. I am the key to this quote unquote 10 of Pentacles that I want, this life that I want. Not just living just day to day, and maybe this will happen, and maybe that'll happen, and maybe I'll meet somebody, and maybe this, and maybe the money will come, and maybe, and even if those things don't come, the abundance is me. I am the 10 of Pentacles, not the again, these arbitrary things that we're told is it. No, you realize and recognize that you are the key, that you are it. Okay, which I feel has led you to it's just like a vibrancy, a fervor, a celebration, being awakened. It's like you've awakened. Okay, and now you begin. Like a babe wrapped in swaddling clothes. Okay, now you begin. It's like now you are beginning to live. All right, Virgo. I mean, not Virgo. I apologize, Libra. Did I say Virgo earlier? If I did, my apologies. This is Libra's reading. I did Virgos yesterday. This is Libra's reading. Libra. Okay, Libra. Okay. All right, you balancing the scales, goddamn. All right, let's keep on going here, Libra. All right. Yeah, it's like Libras come to the realization, I'm not going to waste away. Okay. Like I'm here, like I'm not going to forget who I am. I'm not going to forget myself. And I feel, Libra, like you may have looked, yeah, it's like you was dreaming, waiting, when this going to happen for me? And like, I feel like too, what you may have come to discover is like whatever in your mind. Okay, let me say it a couple different ways. One, either whatever this 10 of Pentacles is supposed to be, that, society tells us, you got this, you got that, you got this. Hey, you hit it, 10 of Pentacles, you done hit the jackpot. You made it. You may have been fantasizing about that and thinking that's what it's supposed to be. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. What the world, what society tells us it's supposed to be. But I think for you, in this time of solitude, you began to, like I said, go within, spending that time with yourself, and come to realize, no, not only am I the 10 of Pentacles, but that right there, what they talking about is 10 of Pentacles, that's not what I want. That's not who I am. That's what I'm hearing. Like I'm hearing, that's what I thought I desired. That's who I thought I was. I'm hearing, but I've changed my mind. I'm here in the middle, okay, of my years, okay, in the middle of my life. It's like following those societal rules, okay, that's supposed to be for everybody, like we just robots, cookie cutter, okay. It's just like, I feel like it zapped all of your creativity and all of your imagination right up out of you. Okay. Almost like ran you cold. Okay. Ran your blood cold in the sense of, being pumped with society. In your blood was flowing in your blood, flowing in you. Something was pumped in there of what society says. Some arbitrary whatever from wherever. Okay. And I'm here, I'm here, and you believed it, and then I heard, and I believed it, the lie. But now I know the truth. Okay. And the truth is within me. See, it was like hidden from you because it zapped your creativity and your imagination. And the idea of so many different things and avenues and worlds and ideals and so on and so forth that you could explore, simply because you was just looking for this one thing that they said, society said, this is it, this is it. And if you ain't got it, then at about a certain age, if you don't have it, then it's just over for you. You just gonna just die, just give it all right on up. No, Libra said, I don't think so. Not anymore. Okay? Not anymore. And you know what? I really feel like your ancestors are proud. Okay. Now I don't know where you are at in this journey at this point. It's just I'm seeing thus far the realization has come and you have gotten to work, okay, on you. But I really think that it's like your ancestors are saying, like, Libra has made me proud. Libra has made us proud. Go to work, find yourself, okay? Live yourself, live your dreams, live the bigness in you, the big you. Okay? Not what anybody else says, does, or thinks, not even society. Who cares what they okay, think. Okay. Like, and you are putting this work in motion here, because I feel like what you recognize and realize that you will regret is coming to this realization and not doing anything about it. But I don't feel like coming to this realization like it's something that, like, you just can't sit on it. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit on it. You got to move. Okay. You may, you're coming out of solitude. Okay. You're coming out of sitting by yourself and being by yourself. Okay. Now, I don't know if you are going back into maybe being with friends, family, and whatnot, or if you're finding new friends or finding new communities that meet and speak to this new thing that you have found in yourself that you want to live and enjoy. And you're going for it. And I feel like it's bringing you a lot of joy, laughter, brightness, okay, happy days, happy moments, a thankfulness and a gratefulness to just be alive, but to still be alive, to experience yourself, to experience you, not these ideas that come out from outside you telling you this is what you got to do, beating that shit over your head. No longer. Okay, I'm here like you won't be living in that anymore. Yes, and I feel like this, you're holding on tightly to this. You're never going to, in moments and times where you may have felt alone. Okay, I'm hearing in fear, like shambles, like maybe your life was a shambles. Like, maybe in a sense regret, shame, embarrassment, because I didn't live up to the society's, and you may not have said it like that, but the society standards of what, I'm supposed to obtain and have before I die and leave up on out of here. You coming up on out of that. Okay. I'm hearing that is no more. Okay. That is no more. You're not sitting around. You're not just dreaming about it, even the newfound thing, which is you. Okay. You're not just dreaming about it. You're not just talking about it. Okay. And you may even be working. You may not have a whole lot of money. Okay. Sometimes we have all these dreams and ideas, and it's like, damn, it costs. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the money. I don't have that much money or whatever. You may not, but I feel like in some way, now see, from my understanding, it's all kind of money out there, like free money. You just gotta define it. Okay, grants, of course. Okay, it's just money out there. They're not gonna just tell you. We have $10,000 for a middle-aged woman who come into the reality that she is the abundance. Okay. some companies sitting somewhere that you ain't never heard of before, okay? Or these big companies, they got all this money, okay? They gotta account for it in some kind of way. So they have all these things, these programs and all type of shit just to give. Basically, they just giving money. Just all we need you to do, okay? We got $500,000. Okay, for something so simple, all right? But what we need you to do is fill out the application, okay? I don't know, maybe do a 5-minute video. Why do you think you should get this? And see, you may think, oh my God, how many other people are going to send in the video? I got so many people to compete with. And because if you don't know about it, there's a whole lot of folks don't know about it. And they're not letting you know it's only like 5 people who entered the thing any fucking way. These things you just have to search for. And I feel like that's what you're doing. Okay. You're finding a way. You're like, I may not have the money. Maybe you want to travel. I don't know what it is that you want to do. Okay. But we know I was going to say if we walk on up out our door where we live, it's going to cost here. But where we live, it costs. Sitting in the house, it costs. Everything costs. It costs money. You got to pay. Okay. And I feel like you're doing something here. Okay. To find a way to obtain the resources that it is that you need. Hell, you say you want to travel, these companies got, it's all type of shit. You look it up, we'll pay all expense travel if you just go, I don't know, to some country nobody's ever heard of before, okay, for 5 weeks and to just write about your experience. We'll pay for everything. And furnish, you be in a hotel or a nice little furnished cottage somewhere or a cabin, it's all types of shit is out there. Okay. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. Like, let me find out about this shit. I'll make this shit happen. Okay. I'm gonna get this money. I'm researching, okay? And so you may be going in the library, not just sitting on Google typing in stuff, okay? Because librarians, they got all the information. Or at least they can lead you. Some of them can lead you. Okay, well, maybe if you look at this, if you look at that, okay. Hell, with AI now, ChatGPT, just say what it is and it'll come up. Maybe about 20, 30 companies come up, okay? Okay, with all kind of money. They just want to some place out there just want to just give it to you. And nobody's applying. Yeah, nobody know about it. Don't know to look. Very few. Okay, but I feel like you're doing your research. Now, if you ever are feeling some doubt, let it go. Okay. Let it go. Let the doubt go. And just keep moving. Just keep moving forward day by day. Well, Ms. Monad, I've been sitting here for the last 3 weeks trying, or 2-3 months, and ain't nothing coming up. So what? Just keep doing it. Because something's going to come up eventually. Rather that than keep doing, okay, if you just research up 1 or 2 things a day. Okay, you take a break or something like that, for a day. I'm tired, I'm just going to chill, sit back, watch a movie, have some coffee, watch some, tarot on YouTube or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? And then get back to it, create a schedule for yourself. Okay, so you don't feel overwhelmed, okay? And so I'm also in underwhelmed, but so you also don't feel disparaged, any kind of disparaging thoughts that it's not going to happen, that what you want is not going to occur. Hell, if your ancestors, brought you this far, like they used to sing in church, he didn't bring us this far to leave us. Hey. He didn't teach us to swim to let us drown. He didn't place a home in us to move away. I don't know the rest. He didn't lift us up to let us down. All right. So your ancestors, God, the great black mama of creation, all that didn't bring you this far to leave you. You just got to put in your work. Faith without works is dead. Just put in the footwork. Okay. So don't get no space in place of doubt. Because what you gonna do? Quit? And what's that gonna do? What's quitting gonna do? Nothing. But just have you back in that space, and then you be sitting there somewhere one day. Damn, I should have just kept on it. Okay. All right. You're turning, order. okay, out of chaos. That order of operations was really the chaos, and you bringing that shit back into order for your life. All right. Let's pull a card here. Oh, from the Inner Garden. From the Inner Garden Oracle. For Libra. He didn't lift us up to let us down. All right. Look at this, Libra. Courage. All right. Failure is not, God damn it. Failure is not defeat until you stop trying. Defeat? What is that? Never heard that word before. It's not a part of my reality. Did I say failure, defeat? I meant defeat. I don't know what a fair defeat. What is that? No such thing. From the Rebel deck for Libra. Look at this, Libra. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. All right, Libra. Now, if you are an older woman, and I kind of feel you are, honey, it's some shit. You go on Instagram. Check out them older women. Man, oh man, there's some sharp women on there, okay, 50 and over, doing all races, doing all type of dopeness. All right, I certainly hope that resonated with some Libra. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monad Tarot. You all have favor. Peace.